Governor Brian Kemp is suing the mayor of Atlanta over her mask mandate. Here's a quote from a lawsuit filed by Georgia's Attorney General Chris Carr. Quote, Governor Kemp must be allowed as the chief executive of this state to manage the public health emergency without Mayor Bottoms issuing void and unenforceable orders, which only serve to confuse the public. Now, Kemp's executive order was met with defiance by Mayor Bottoms and some other mayors from Georgia who said they would continue to enforce their own orders. Here is Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms during a virtual press conference yesterday.
It's a simple thing to do. It's an easy thing to do. We will just continue to push and ask people to do it despite the disagreements that we may have.
Those are legal disagreements now. And joining us to talk more about this, Congressman Doug Collins. He's also a member of the House Judiciary Committee. Congressman Collins, great to see you again. But I know, your dad was a state trooper. We were covering some of this police violence yesterday in New York, and you wanted to say something about that, so we wanted to give that opportunity to you.
Look, I'm fed up right now, and I'm just more than disgusted with what we're seeing in Portland and New York and de Blasio, and even here in Atlanta with Mayor Bottoms, who have not had their police's back. In fact, have actually been antagonistic. All this issue of defunding the police and taking money away from the police is simply disrespecting the police. And what I want to say to these mayors and these governors and folks like AOC and others and Tlaib and others who have said that they want to do away with our police departments is get into a car, go actually do the job, spend nights out away from their family, go into areas in which they're going into hostile environments and having to preserve law and order. And when they do that, then they may have a perspective instead of sitting there with their executive details, with these mayors who have their security guards around them, telling the rest of the police force how to run it. If they don't have any better than that, they just need to shut up and let the police do their job and have their back while we get rid of the bad officers, but take care of these 99.9% of all the other law enforcement officers who do it right every day. I'm tired of politicians pandering to people on the left about our police departments instead of helping them do their job.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, right, about these mask orders is you have to have somebody to actually enforce them. We saw a situation in Michigan earlier this week where a police officer was forced to shoot somebody who didn't want to wear one of these masks. But let's talk about this mask order. I got to be honest with you, from a logical standpoint, I struggle with this because I believe in home rule here. But talk to us about some of the logic here. I can see this from the other side as well, Congressman, because, it's not like Mayor Bottoms really enforced the stay-at-home order when a lot of these protests were going on after the Rashad Brooks shooting.
No, she was actually holding the police back from actually being able to enforce the law when we were having looting and other things going on. Let's just be honest about the mask mandate. Private businesses are asking people to wear a mask when they go in their business, perfectly within their right. We have a governor who's actually said to everybody, wear a mask, be a part of the solution in this, but understanding the bigger ramifications that, actually enforcing that takes us away from other things that we need to do. So when you have mayors who are politically motivated, and let's make no mistake, Mayor Bottoms is politically motivated. She's being vetted as a possible vice presidential candidate for Joe Biden. She needs to make headlines somewhere. So I really have to ask the question to the mayor. Mayor, do you have enough resources to go around and make sure everybody is wearing a mask when they're out, when they all should be, and taking the proper precautions during a pandemic? Or are you going to finally just say, I need to put my resources and taxpayer dollars behind our police department and get rid of a Fulton County DA who is targeting our police? I think it's a matter of priorities, and the mayor needs to understand that. The governor has issued the order. The governor is running the state. She needs to help make sure Atlanta is protected.
Yeah, the situation in Georgia, getting worse like a lot of other places, and somebody's got to get control of the situation there. Brian Kemp trying to do that. Congressman Collins, have a great weekend. Great to see you as always. Thanks for your time, sir.
Thanks. Take care. Take care.